I can't get that money down in time there. I've tried multiple different ways. I think I just have to kind of accept the L there and just... Oh, it sucks, but I have to just let it go. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, because for the most part, I assume that, you know, quite a few of my viewers, you probably go to conventions as such. I used to go to conventions a lot. I don't really go to conventions that much anymore, mostly because conventions don't really have a lot of appeal to me outside of just, you know, meeting up with people. Like, they don't offer new experiences that I can't already experience at home here. So, I want, like, what do you guys go to for conventions for, you know? To volunteer for conventions? I did, yes, because I wanted to help out. I wanted to be a part of something. Nowadays, I'm older and jaded. After being used like a washed out rag there and tossed to the side, I've got holes torn in me. Sally, that's what you go for. I mean, okay, to be fair, supporting local artists, that's a pretty good reason to go, honestly. That I can appreciate. And yes, Panhandler, I hate my Australian viewers. Bloody Australians, they ruined Australia. You used wet towel after sweating into it for an hour plus workout. Sure, let's go with that. the hour plus workout was your mum. God damn it. God damn it. Dude, everything, it just comes back to your mum. Very unfortunate. So it looks like pretty much every single time here I've ended up going for the crossbow simply because, firstly, I don't know how to do this, plus round 15 without leaking like a motherfucker. So I'm kind of just in on that train right now where we just straight to speed ahead. Speed ahead, Captain. Oh yeah, apparently GTA 6... Okay. Dude. I feel so out of touch. Because I look at GTA and I'm just like, I don't care. I feel so bad. Like, there is nothing that makes me feel more like a boomer than just being like, yeah, GTA, I don't give a toss. I feel like a crotchety old man the entire time. It's just... I mean, I play a goddamn funny mobile balloons game. And this is where I choose to draw the line. It's not even that I have anything against GTA either. It's just that, I don't know. I guess just, I don't care for it as much as I once did. Feels weird because, you know, for the longest time it has been quite the rage there, hasn't it? Shoot it. I know. What games are you guys looking forward to? Extra points, by the way, if it's an indie game. See, the way that I like to envision myself in terms of like the gaming sphere is I'm like an indie hipster, except I'm not. I'm like one of those pretentious hipsters that doesn't actually know what the hell they're talking about. Nothing. Welcome to the club, Bowen. I'm looking forward to seeing if Nintendo announces a new Donkey Kong Country game. But that will never happen. I'm like 99% sure. They were supposed to be working on like a 3D Donkey Kong. And then radio silence. Much like Metroid 4, honestly. You know, Metroid 4 was supposed to be coming out as well. And then nothing. New Bloons Tower Defense 7? Yo, let's go! New Bloons game. Actually, we've already received 2 new Bloons games within like the past yearish, haven't we? There was Bloons Pop. And there was Battles 2. I keep forgetting that Battles 2 was a new game that happened. Isn't that so weird? Come on, little fella. I'll let it slide, okay? 0.03, I can live with that. Cope. Dead game, no one cares about it. I care about it. I want to see it succeed. Even though I think it has kind of missed the mark in terms of, you know, how high the ceiling can go at this point. I don't want to see it, like, completely fail. I know a lot of people who actively care about that game. It would be a shame to see it not be able to live up to its greatest potential, shall we say. That just sounds sad to me. And some playlists will stay like that, but I don't think it'll increase anytime soon. My question that I have for the game there is I'm personally wondering, what will it take for new players to get into the game, right? Like what is going to be the big pull that you're going to have for new players? Like, what should new players be excited about playing the game? I think this gets penalty time here. Yeah. They made it free with skins for monkeys and stuff, it'll increase popularity, but they essentially, like, cut out most of the grind there. They left VI, like, they've already done stuff like that, Pistoros. They made most of the grind, like, negligible at that point. The grind and VIP thing was a big no-go for me. Like, okay. I will defend them by saying that I understand why they did it. Do I necessarily agree with the actions that they took? No. But I do understand why they did it in the first place there. Like, a lot of people aren't going to pay for an $18 game without having a huge player base. It's not $18 though. It's free on Steam. Unless they charging for the initial base game now, which is something that I have not heard of. In which case, that would be something that I would actively suggest against if I were them. Get on Steam, it's $18. I'm looking this up. Yeah, it says Bloons TD Battles 2 is free. Where's that coming from? Are you talking about getting the VIP? Oh, BTD 6. That's a completely different argument. I mean, okay, look, the new player experience could definitely be better there. Is it $18? BTD 6 is $18. Or, Bloons. It's $20 here in Australia. But to be fair, the game has also picked up quite a lot of popularity, and they were, okay, so a case in which they were, like, I've known devs to do this before, is I've known devs to do something like this with, oh, what's the game? No Man's Sky, that's the one. Where, because No Man's Sky, like, No Man's Sky, they buckled down after everything that was said and done, you know. No Man's Sky didn't exactly have the tightest release and everything, you know. So what did they do? They buckled down, they got the job done. And in the end there, what ended up happening was that a lot of people actively like that game now. A lot of people love No Man's Sky. So they increased the price. They lowered the price after it wasn't so popular, and now that people got back into it, they actually raised the price again. So much so that, like, after I saw the Internet Historian video on it, I was like, huh, maybe I should, like, check that out. Yo, what's up, Iceman? Start playing BD 6 because of XQC, the game needed marketing. The best marketing that you can have is somebody playing your game. But yes, I wholeheartedly agree is that, and this is something that I actually talked about on the podcast. This is something I talked about on the podcast as well, is that I think Ninja Kiwi needs to kind of up their game in terms of marketing, you know. I think that, you know, marketing, getting all these big streamers to play your game is nice and all, but it's not going to be, like, the be-all, end-all in terms of attracting people to your game. Also, god damn it. No Instagram, 1,000 hours for every tier 5? Yeah. This new move for games is make it, yeah, live services, and this is the reason why we don't see a lot of new games as well. Live services is the way that more developers are going, because it's just more profitable, right? Like, in the long term, more people will buy your, well, you'll be able to make more content for your game if you make it into a live service there. 50 hours of casual play. Yeah, what's up, Kempeg? See, like, in a game like this here, we have to unlock... Oh yeah, no, the XP grind at the start there was terrible. You needed to have... If you didn't have VIP, you were actively missing out. Like, you would not be able to unlock towers. It would take you literally forever. Not an exaggeration. Are we talking about battles too? We're talking about battles too. Nice. So yeah. Someone did the math, you believe it was clutch. For Battlestone, the pain in the grind is why you didn't play it, and that's kind of the problem, is that it turned a whole lot of players off, right? Like, players that could have been, you know, active participants in the game now don't want to play the game at all because of that initial impression. Like, people say that first impressions don't matter, and then something like this happens. And then you learn very quickly that first impressions very much so matter. And 400, 600 games in Season 1, I got Tier 2, Tier 5s by the, got 2 Tier 5s by the end of the season. I mean, yeah, I streamed like a good 200 hours of the game. And, you know, I was trying to get invested there because I cared about it, you know? I wanted to see it succeed. It was the game that got me partner on Twitch. And, you know, something like that is sick. But at the same time, I can't exactly just ignore everything that's a problem there, right? And like, I'm happy to support Ninja Kiwi. Like, I was fine paying for VIP because I knew that I was going to get a lot out of it there. But I think the problem is that VIP existed, or at least should have existed, in a healthier state. And because it didn't come out initially as a, you know, as a fine sort of thing there, I mean, people are just gonna not play the game. Got MAD on Darling and Tac Shooter on Tax. I mean, I got Tax Zone as well. I mean, everyone was using, like, Tac Village, weren't they? What was the last tower that people were using? Like, Tac Eye? No, people weren't using Eyes. There was another tower there that I can't remember for the life of me. I think it was Flexible. Well, because Blade Shooter. Tac Shooter had 3 Pierce? Yeah. Instead of 1. Yeah, Overdrive was mad nutty. You could not rush Overdrive. It was insane. You like the animations? Dude, I looked at the sick wall of fire animation there and I'm like, ah, yes. This is where the entire budget went for the game. Is they literally just updated wall of fire graphics there. Called it a day. We're like, alright, cool, let's go on vacay now. Vortex game +1 appears to everything, yeah. It was, a lot of things in that game were not intended. Ninja stacking was also a thing. It's a friend after fun stream. I'll see you in Demon's chat later. Yeah, have a good one, Almighty. I'll see you around. Take it easy. Instead of just 032, yeah. Which was, dumb and stupid. Probably shouldn't have existed in that state, but oh well. Not sure I needed another mask, but oh well. It's crazy how the best late game spam strategy then was just 04 Ninja. Yeah, you just get 10 Shinobis, just put 04 Ninjas around them there, and you're like, bet. I remember literally, like, I was in a game against Aliens Rock. Aliens Rock sent 15 fortified bads at me. 15 of them. I defended while still ecoing on top of it. Cause I just forgot that I was holding down the button there the entire time. So I was just ecoing throughout it all. Still defended it, no problem. And he got so mad. He got so mad at it. I don't blame him either, to be honest. That shit was stupid. Like, Master Bomber back then was not fair. It was not okay. Viral graphics. Must look the best we can. We must spend money on other parts of the game. No, we must make the wall of fire look good. Exactly. Look, priorities here. Come now. Come now, gamers. What, you think that the rest of the game matters? No, no, no. BitConnect. This is going to cost me. Alright, yeah. Sell that. Might be a little bit important, eh? Actually, I kind of screwed up here. I'm gonna go retry from... Oh, do I have to do from round 20? Yeah, the micro won't be too much. It'll be alright. I screwed up a little bit because I am actually supposed to cash out my bank on round 28 there to try to get a little bit of a payout. Whoopsie daisy. What's up, Drax? I don't know. Battles 2 is such an interesting topic for me. Because it's like... There is a part of me that is like... personally invested in the success of, you know, I would like to see Battles 2 succeed. There's also a part of me here that's also like, you know, didn't exactly make the best of decisions. So, you know, I mean, what could you really expect? Like, what can they do to revive the game? This is kind of what I was saying, right? Like, instead of being... I don't like being negative about it. They low-key left for holiday. They didn't low-key leave for holiday. They announced that they were leaving for holiday and everything. They said, yeah, guys, we're outie. See you all later after we get back. Wasn't anything low-key about it, that's for sure. Let's go. Woo. Probably a bad time to leave for holiday. Yeah. I think it's just... It is kind of one of those things where... To me, I look at that and I'm like, that is just a really great lesson in game development right there. To me, that's like an insanely good lesson to be learning for game development because... It just teaches you the importance of timing releases well, and that your release time does matter. If you build a bank and you know, it's gonna have 1.5 payouts before you scrap it, do you fill that first, or do you do time your early cash to be full on demolition round? I think it's better to time it so it's full on demolition round. Okay, you get an initial cash out, because if it allows you to buy more farms, then, I don't know, it feels pretty worth it to me. That's at least the way that I go about things, campaign. Play Battles 2 for like a few days and then start when I got BDD6. Yeah, that's also fair. Checks out. So for example here this time, I should be cashing out my bank here. There's new hero releases, but we'll only increase that for a little while. See, I was discussing this, again, I was discussing this on the Three Buccaneers podcast with the three of them there. And you know what I said? I think something that would be incredibly high is, you know what you do? You release Beast Handler on Battles 2 first. Right? You release Beast Handler on Battles 2, people get an idea of how to play with it and everything. People have a time to test it out there. People get excited to come into your game and try it out against people. And then you release it into BDD6. You get new hero releases specifically for this game. Not for Bloons Tower Defense 6, but you get them purely for Battles 2. Rather than being like a carbon copy clone of this game here, which, let's admit, has not been a winning strategy for them thus far. Let's just say what we're all thinking there. Has not been working out for them the way that they have wanted it to work out. Let's make new content for the game. What level am I? I'm veteran level 11. I'll watch an ISAP video and just move on with my life. I kind of feel like that's the kind of the state of the game, is like, it's just this general apathy around it, you know? It's like, yeah, it's fine. It's not something I'm actively going to get excited about anymore. Which, honestly, kind of sad. Kind of tragic, not gonna lie. I don't know how I did this, but I'm glad I did. So wait, because I'm cashing this out, this next round here, is there incentive to hold it? Yes, because I want to buy a but I can just buy the farm anyway later. I can't buy a farm after this round here. It's a nice idea, but not sure if people will be happy about it. Why not? Why not? Oh wow, I have to play battles too? Okay, you're not forced to play battles too to get it. Like Beast Handler will be coming out soon, you know, it's just, you just gotta wait just a little bit for it, you know? It's not the be-all end-all. When you go on the veteran levels? After level 155, I believe. Yikes. Hey, what's up, Red? How we doing? What, people get mad that they're playing that they're forced to play battles too so they can get a sneak peek at Beast Handler? Boo fucking who? Looking knowledge, they'll probably raise from 150 to 160. I mean, yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I can't believe you're releasing new content for a game. Do you know how entitled that sounds? Okay, like, yeah, sure. You have to go through you actually do have to go through some hoops to unlock new towers, but it's not that hard in battle. Wait, you have all the towers unlocked for you now in battles too, don't you? Just straight off the gate, you have like every tower unlocked. You don't have to unlock towers anymore. Only tier 4s? Yeah, okay, so you have to unlock tier 5s. Okay. Cool. Where's the problem here? I know you only start with attack bomb, but buying the tower gives all tier 4s. Okay, then there might be a little bit of a problem there. Okay, hear me out there. They do something along the lines of, hey guys, Beast Handler is coming out on Battles 2 first, and, you know, we're going to give you a little bit of a sneak, it's coming out in BD 6 and we're going to do like a sneak peek of it in Battles 2 first here. We'll also make every tower, like every tower that you purchase, half off in this little promotional period here. Have fun, kiddos. Suddenly, unlocking new towers there, you know, the money aspect of things becomes a lot more affordable. Suddenly it doesn't seem so preposterous to try to do something like that. Yikes. It costs a few hundred monkey money now? Exactly. How do you buy towers? You have to play a few games on it there. You have to play a few games, unlock a few chests or whatever. Some heroes, but not thousands. Yeah, new hero unlocks are not cheap. But I think that's the way it should be, because heroes unlock alternate ways of playing the game there. So, yeah. How much do you get per game? Not much. But again, when you unlock chests there and stuff, it's a bit different. Calculated. 25 per win. Honestly, that's like 25 per win is not awful. 25 per win, and like say I don't know, to unlock Beast Handler, it's gonna cost you 125 just for this period here. Because I know that some of the tower unlocks costed in the past there, they've costed a little bit, you know, they've costed a few different amounts there, here and there. So let's just say that's how much it costs. It's 150 assuming it's magic? Well, exactly. So, yeah, all you have to do is, you just have to play 3 games here. It costs 75 bucks to play it there, and you know what? Maybe, but see, that's the thing is, to me, sure, it's not, okay, maybe it's not exactly like the fairest way of getting people to play battles too, is like I mean, some players would be like, you're kind of twisting our arms behind our back here, trying to get us to play this game. Not wrong. Yo, Mindcool, thanks so much for the raid, Queen. Hope you had a great stream. Hello, all Mindcool viewers. It's me, Frosty Mate. Hope you're doing great today. We're in the middle of doing some Elite Bloonarius Vortex. We're struggling hard here. Oh, these nuts. Oh, got him. But yeah, I just think that if they would end up doing something like that there for battles too, like, I mean, to me, it's better than the slow death, right? Because at least you're actively trying to go out of your way to encourage people to play the game, rather than just being like, yeah, it's alright guys, we'll just let the game slowly die. Elite Tier 1 remains harder than our chimps. Elite Tier 1 is actually just annoying. On God. Sucks, I'm not even sure if P-Spike is a valid strategy. I don't know whether it's because I'm sucking or not. That's kind of like the line where I'm drawing here. It's like, I always considered using Perma-Spike. Wait, did you farm up enough? Did you farm up enough to be able to get 4 first strikes here? If so, you mad lass. You actual insane lass, you. good news for me here is now that because I am being an absolute coward here, sticky bombs and spam recursives. Alright, you were just doing it the easier way. Smile. Sticky bomb's even better than Taxone. No, as it's not in terms of speed, but I mean, not everybody cares about going fast. Takes like 7 rounds. Yeah, exactly. Mindcool is Mindcool is a casual enjoyer of the game. Smile. Filthy casual. Ew. Ew. Disgusting. Look at you, you filthy casual. Ugh. Alright, so I need to sell off at least 2 of my farms here in terms of everything so that I can get everything that I want to afford up in time here. Alright, this should come up in time now. Fingers crossed. Isn't Overclock Taxone better than Super Brittle? It might not be. I don't even know, honestly. I'm not brave enough to try to find out. Anyway. So wait, what's the range on this? The biggest range that you can get is like to here. But I don't know if it reaches in this curve here. Alright, yeah, pretty much everything that we're doing here is about to be thrown away into the void, so adios, toodaloo. Sayonara. Alright, I'm also supposed to keep the, keep the discount around for a while there. Awkward. I just don't know whether I'm supposed to go into a tax zone here or not. I don't know if I think Super Brittle is still faster even with overclocking something. We only lose a little bit of money on the old rimble dimble doo. Why overclock? Why not? For perma-spike, true. Forgot Frosty was poor. Shut up. Over 4K maybe. That's alright. Trust. I missed out a little bit of money here. It's pretty much as good as we can go, right? I can also sell this off here as well, yeah. Whoops. Well, see, this is the problem right here, right? I do need to have something in the back there just to be able to clear all that up. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it's super brittle or not. I think it is super brittle. Just to be able to enrich our lives just that little bit more. That's what you use. Cool story, bro. Sell this. This is 6k right here. Easy defend with a 320, 420. I'll probably end up getting like a 420, I think. I think it'll be enough. This is kind of what I wanted to see here, though. Was whether this will be enough. Because I need to be able to sell this off now. I don't think this reaches in range anymore. No, it's barely out. Bugger. Oh well. Anyway. Let's go. Little bit reamed there. Not going for tax zone. Tax zone's an option. Tax zone is actually an option. Like, even though I'm not actually doing it right now. I'm just trying to think about how I'm sequencing it. I don't know what's faster though. I don't know whether going for super brittle is faster or not. I wouldn't be able to tell you. The shop. Okay, where is the range on this? This should definitely reach. Definitely. Pre-place mail? No. What? No. Definitely not. Just micro roller. I do need a micro roller, yes. Yo, Dutch, thank you. So, tax zone, or, okay, can I fit in one more of these? Tax zone or super bread? Because I sell this off here now. I sell this off. Go for a tax zone here. Everything should be in range. I then glue. Can also do this as well. But yes, I can also just micro. Ugh. Disgusting. This looks faster. You know what? I think I can live with that, you know? I think I can live with that. Nice. Taxonomy got it done. I'm satisfied, but I'm also dissatisfied as well because I'm not sure whether we could do better off of it, you know? I feel like we could do better if we really wanted to, but too lazy to care. It's not even laziness, honestly, it's just I think we can do better. And you know, if you felt like you could do better in life, wouldn't you want to try to do better? Like, no? Okay, fair enough. I guess we differ there. Stop trying, give up. Okay, fair-based. Fair and based opinion right there. Now we get to engage in the fun business. Come on. Come on. Honestly, we can probably do better than that. I don't know if the trap will reset if I restart here. Would be kind of massive if it did. Massive. Humongous. Oh. Well, I guess we're going now. Didn't exactly expect to have to keep on going here, but I guess we're going now. cooldown ran out on that. Which probably means that I can get a good reset on this here as well. So what I'm thinking here is I'll use my overclock again here, because even if I sell this off, it's only going to give me 11k. I can't afford a banana research facility in there quite yet. Quite yet. We're working on that bit. So I'm trying to think about trying to get this to stick around for one more overclock cooldown. And to not suck. That's kind of big. What's up, Hedrock? Not sucking, kind of big here. That also sucks. I just reset trap there just to get the round to be like, nah, you didn't need to do that, Chief. It's okay. Kiss, kiss. It's like, thanks, dude. Thanks, dude. You the real homie. Alright, finally past the hard bit of the game. Now I can finally just start cruising once more. Which has longer uptime here? Which one do I want to use this on? Okay, kind of trust this one. Alright. This is important. I want to see which one times out first. God damn it. I chose wrong. Yeah, Angrathan. Thank you for following. Damn it, dude. Ah. Unlucky, honestly, dude. Couldn't have played around it. There's multiple days every week. I mean, it's just, it's content, you know? I don't think there's any other word for it. It's just content, man. On God, I think I'm just going to reset this one here, because I don't think that we can even get it down on a new farm and have it be impactful anytime soon. Actually, why did I do it on this one here when this one's gonna be the one that's... Yeah, that would have made a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Could have done something smart for once in my life. Instead, I chose to do the dumb thing. Unlucky. Should have played around it. Actually, so the play then is to actually get it on this one here, because then you refresh the overclock on it. Aha! Of course, so you refresh the overclock on this one here, rather than having this one run out in the middle. Alrighty, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with some gasoline. And now we're also cooking with some gasolazzy as well, because I'm feeling lazy, okay? Look, Dad's just cooking up pizza again this week, champ, okay? Dad's just ordering takeout again. Have you ever been top 3? No. I don't care. See, the problem is, like, I care, but I don't care enough to try to grind out multiple weeks worth of stuff. I just play the game because I want to enjoy it. Moab damage required? Oh, soonish. Soon. It's this one here. Okay. no idea why half of these reset at the times that they do. Honestly, it confuses me a lot, but hey. You know what? If it works, I suppose. Not gonna complain. Now Moab damage is a little bit required. I like to go for Assassin because I'm lazy. And Assassin is kind of hands off for the most part. As you can see, it kills it. You don't really have to worry about pre-positioning, all that sort of stuff there. Generally, it's just pretty hands off, you know, it just gets her done. It's a rough and gruff. It's a rough and gruff example. Enjoy the rules this week. Are you allowed 005? We are allowed 005, yes. Which is precisely what I will be engaging with here. Why don't you sell them with F trades? Isn't it efficient? You get it like 1,000 here, but you also, your timing matters on your farms as well. So much so that if you end up not making this, or if you end up just selling that, like, you lose a little bit more money, but the money that you gain by getting a few banana centrals up sooner is a lot more. Once I get 5 farms, yeah, when I get 5 farms, I'll make my 005. And until then, I'm in no rush. Shooing. Let's get a quickie reset here if we can on those. Okay. Wunderbar. See, now this time I'm going to end up keeping this one around, and then for my final one here, I will end up overclocking it once more. And since there's no reason to sell off the overclocks, now we pretty much just keep everything that we can permanently overclocked. Yeah. In fact, a bit of me is currently considering, if we didn't have to go for permaspike to get a fast time here, but for me it's not worth, right? It's worth it as like a little bit of extra income, but in reality, for what it's worth here, it's like, it's negligible as to like what it actually achieves. Boat farming is worth it en masse. Anything less than that though, not really worth your time. Not really worth a fair shake of the sauce bottle, unfortunately. What is better from this point on, though, is buying up more overclocks. Do I even want to bother with that? Probably get like a second village in there. So you don't want to go, I don't think you want to go for a, I don't think you want to go for an obelisk quite yet here. I think you want to go for an obelisk on the, after 60 and everything, after you've got everything set up. That's a lot of damage. Actually, I think we died of that. Which round you start saving? So after this round here, I need to save for essentially 57-ish. Because I need to get a permaspike down and a homeland down for 57 there. So I'll probably end up selling off quite a fair bit of what I've got. So in reality, it's... I want to get like a few overclocks down and everything. But I also like need to micro some stuff here as well. It's pretty... It's actually like kind of a tough few rounds. In terms of boat micro at least. Still relying on permaspike. Permaspike is no joke one of the best things that you can be doing. Even for tier 2 it's so fast. You can drop the trap, but you can kind of now follow that way. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Single red balloon. Ugh. So close, yet so very far. Extra range would have made the difference there. Calling it right now. And I still managed to get a flavor trades down throughout that all as well. Checkmate, atheists. Opolis is so awkward to say. I prefer to Sean the other half and call it monkey. Monkey. I too love to say monkey. So I don't think we afford anything up over the next few rounds here. I'll just use my overclock where I can. Like, I'll just overclock the rest of my farms. And, yeah. I'll get ready for 56 here. 56 is also another short-ish round, so I do need to be a little bit careful. Thankfully, it is one of the cheaper defenses out there, so yeah, get to get away with a little bit in that regard. This at least lets the cooldown start to come up a little bit here. Cool. So, now it's time to eject some of the farms out of our ecosystem here. Overclock this. Hit this here. Here. The beautiful thing is I get to now chuck these up a little bit further as well because I don't want these to be hitting my traps at all. So I can also sell this off after a little bit, then activate this, and then we're good to go. Can also sell this off. But I think we're going to hold on to it a little bit. Sell, get this down here, and then we'll just start using our abilities over here as well. Oh, we also need to shrapnel that. Don't know if that ends up mattering or not, but hey. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Never know. I saw there was a little gap. You can't hide from me. We also need to get this ready as well because, yes, I do want to be able to pick up everything here and then be able to sell it off in range. Yeah, this is pretty much our job. We just want to... pretty much all of these on cooldown here. Get our Chinook. Having the Chinook ability is nice and all. It does take a little bit of time for everything to be moved around though. So, there's that. Alright, this is still overclocked here. I think I've... do I want to sell off one of these? It's either that or I sell off a farm. And selling off a farm is kind of painful. So I can, however, sell off this. I don't want to sell off my BMA quite yet. I'm happy keeping the engineers around. What I want to do is I want to hit a level 20 engineer Paragon, and then I just want to keep that level 20 engineer Paragon. I think it's going to be the best play. I think that's going to allow it to be efficient in the late game. It's going to allow for more damage than, you know, getting like a degree 40 or anything like that. And also comes with the added benefit as well that, yeah, it just stacks up that attack speed. Limited basis of income is making a Monkeyopolis with these restrictions. Oh, of course it's worth making a Monkeyopolis. That's kind of the main goal. So our main goal is going to be making 2 BRFs, a Banana Central, and then also a... what is that? The Banana Central Opolis Wall Street thing. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But yes. Yes, it is going to be worth it. Heck, I could even refresh now and just get that little bit extra. Tempting. Monkeyonomics. That's the one. See, look, it's got such a forgettable name. How am I supposed to remember that? Do I want to keep these around here? I kind of do. I don't know if I want... See, this sells for 12k right now, so I'm at 20k. Have I seen you in Rico's chat before? Of course! I hang out a lot of Crash Streamers chats. Just let out your inner minion? Dude, no, I would rather not. I'm not a huge fan of the Minion series there, I must admit. Sacrilege, I know, I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. So we need to make a decision here on which one I'm actually selling. This one sells for more, so it's probably the play. But the question that I'm trying to ask myself here is it worth it to... I think I can let this ride for a little bit. So I let this ride for just a little bit here. Ideally, I would get one more overclock down off of something. But I need to sell off, like, right now-ish. Because otherwise, we just don't get enough time. Even then, I don't have enough time. First sequel movie was the awesome, but the rest was utter garbage. See, I wouldn't know, because, like, I hate generalizing like this. But to me, those aren't my target demographic movies. There, when somebody's like, yo, Despicable Me is awesome. I'm like, that's cool. It's not really something I'm going to watch, but that's, you know, that's nice. That's nice. I like the fact that you like that, right? I appreciate the fact that it's something that you are passionate about. Will you catch me dead watching it, however? Literally no chance. Oh my god, that's so tight. What? Just want to get the monkey down ASAP, right? Yeah, kind of. Alright, so, in theory, this should be able to clear up pretty much everything here. Yeah. Yeah, they should be able to do it. I guess I can also sell this off as well here. Follow. Monkey. God, now I've got myself on repeat in my head just saying monkey. God damn it. Alright. I'm short. But I'm actually, like, relatively close, all things considered there. This title's a rerun? Alright, look, Spoon. Look, you can't exactly expect me to come out of everything there and be like, hey, look, all new boss content here, because it's a lie. And we all know it's a lie. And I'm not gonna lie like that, okay? I wouldn't do that. Special Pop is so good, dude. You know what else is so good? Special K. On God. For real, for real. That's some goated cereal right there. Not gonna lie, I struggle thinking of titles. I mean, it's kind of one of the things that I'm actively, like, the most proud of, is that instead of just being like, hey guys, I'm thinking of playing Bloons again today, it's like, instead of just writing, like, Bloons TD6 in my title, it's like I will write something like very ironic, like Bloons smiley face, you know, something along that line there of like just not like pure garbage by any means there, but ironic. My titles are high effort. See, I mean, it just, I don't know, to me it just makes it more engaging and more entertaining when somebody does it. You know, it's like, it's that extra effort that goes above and beyond, right? This is 26k. I think we can afford one more of these. I hope we can, at least. This is 19, so this will be, yeah, this is bada boom. Check out that Twitch chat render I did think, dude, look, I saw that you edited shorts there. I'm proud of you, buddy. I was also kind of busy. But I was busy with the fact that I was splitting my audio. Splitted audio is poggers? I mean, that's what I'm saying, dude. You know what else is pretty poggers? The fact that a single special preparation holds all of that, by the way. That's right, a single special preparation holds all of that. You need to lock in place here, and you need to do this, thank you. Cool. Monkey. Special preparations better than Glavelord to BH? TBH? You're not wrong. Also, Special Preparations has this added benefit where I just get to have literally infinite eco thanks to flavored trades. Actual goated tower right there. Am I right or am I right, gamers? You'll take the early refresh here, honestly. Oh God, for real, for real. No, is that correct? That might not be correct. Because if you want to make an Opolis straight away, yeah, that's probably not correct. Because you want to make a 5-farm Opolis anyway. It's actually not correct to do that. Okay, interesting. What's the boss metal looking like? The same it's looked like for the past 2 months. 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 2 month I don't know how long a spoon, but now instead they're trying to get all wacky with us, right? They're like, whoa, but what if we inserted this tower? And people are like, okay, we'll just do literally the exact same strats. But what if we did this? And they're like, okay, but we'll literally just do the exact same strats. But what if we did this? Whoa, it's us doing the exact same strats. Whoa! Well, hey! Getting a little bit El Wacko Tobacco over there. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Given the opportunity, players will optimize all the fun out of the game. Yeah, and that's pretty much where Bossman is at. So, you know, it's like, I love Bloons Tower Defense 6, but boy howdy do players optimize the living shit out of Bloons Tower Defense 6. I love you all, but man, do you suck the fun out of this game some days. I don't even know how Ninja Kiwi solves this. They don't. You don't solve something like this. If we make you do all the same strats on another map. Whoa! Soy! Soy champ right there. Spillway! Yeah, you don't. You can't solve competitiveness. No, you really can't. You just have to accept that it's a thing that people will always strive for in a game like this here, and you just need to try to adapt, I suppose. How does one adapt? Dude, I don't even want to hit the marine button there because I just want to get so greedy. So very greedy. Bloonarius on workshop sounds like fun. I mean, if things keep going the way that they are, I on God expect that that will happen sooner rather than later. And there will be no one else to blame except the player base themselves. I'll be like, you guys brought this on, you know that, right? You guys knew that this would happen. Like, my brother in Christ. I mean, I know what they're actually going to do, but it is funny to talk about the game this way. Make it super hard so the expert players are challenged, or they make it like super easy and then they just see the entire leaderboard of just like 34, 34, 34, 34, 34, 34, 34, 34, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35. And like top 50 will be like, maybe if a 36 will be allowed in there. Maybe. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Super easy and the casual players can have fun. I think there is a way to strike balance. I think it comes with like sliders, right? Where it's like, you make a vortex, but you make a vortex that's super slow, you know? So then like, casual players, they don't mind because, you know, they still get to play the funny balloon game there and everything. And then the expert players, they still get to have a ton of fun with it. It is an interesting discussion to have, however. Flashing games, I love Epic Late Game. I too loved evolving my gameplay into a seizure fest. L plus cope. L plus cope streamer. Also, you said you know what they were really doing? Oh yeah, I know what they were going to end up doing, because Rohan's mentioned this to me in chat before. They're looking to try to implement, you know how there's like a slider for like balloon speed and everything, right? They're trying to look to try to implement something like that there, so, you know, there is kind of that toggleable speed so that they don't have to end up nerfing everything based around it. They can just kind of, you know, swap up the numbers there. Rather than just being inherently like, yeah, shucks guys, sucks to suck. One did your kid would go, here you go guys, this week's challenge is Lich on Ouch, and we have no idea if it's even possible, but you can't use it at tier 5 towers. Enjoy, smile. Has there been an encrypted boss battle? Yes, there has been, I do believe. I haven't played on it though, if there has been. Buy Dark Paragon and win? I mean, yes. Yes, such a thing does exist. The buying of a Dart Paragon strategy does in fact exist. Terrifying, I know, but hear me out. Think it was Bloonarius? No, yes. But hear me out, gamers. What if I told you, and this is a bit of a crazy one here, but what if I told you that it's okay to have maps like that? That not everything needs to be super, like, they don't need to make things super difficult. They don't even need to restrict Dart Paragon. They can just change the way that the game works. Smile. Also, oh god, you cannot tell me that Central Market is... Oh, you can't tell me that this tower is not like one of the best here for this game mode. On God, for real, for real. Like, I don't even think you need to restrict Dark Paragon half the time. Like, sure, there are some outstanding things that you could do with it, you know, there are some less than charitable things that you may end up doing with the haha funny dart tower there. But I don't know, personally it doesn't really seem like it needs to be. It doesn't need to be like completely just taken off the table. It's like, ah, no, you cannot handle your toys responsibly there. We're going to have to take it away from you. Because then no one has fun. Just realize that the farm animations look so much better in this game. True. It's just true, they do. XD. Also, I'm pretty sure you cannot afford... I'm pretty sure you can't afford a, whatchamacallit in time here. How about a non-selling boss? We already have that. We had that, but it was on logs there, so we still found a way to solve the no-selling problem. But I think an idea like that, where there is no selling and you can just not put things on, like, imagine if there was a map with that where there was no water. I think that would be so sick. Like, I loved the initial idea off of that. Yeah, exactly. Like, Spoon, at least they're trying, right? And I respect that. Like, they've clearly, like, thought of this as, like, okay, this is a clear problem here. What can we do about that? Rather than just kind of, like, rolling over and being like, oh, well, you know, we gave it an effort. Let's just pack it in there. Is this what people wanted? I mean, I'll ask you this. Would you rather have it this way, or would you rather have it the Battles 2 team way? Answer very carefully here, by the way. What about all three bosses on an Aussie? It doesn't sound too bad, honestly. I'm gonna get depressed. You know I don't mean to do it to you like that, Spoon. I couldn't help myself, man. Streamed today and lost games for 4 hours straight. When the fuck were you streaming? I was trying to tune in and watch you. I couldn't see you on. You lost 200 placements in one stream? Actual depression. I know, on a chill week. I mean, the problem is, when we have chill weeks here, there's always some kid. There's always some kid who's just gonna take it that step beyond, you know? Geraldo not in range of sub? Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Next level strategies. Which one's better to keep? This one's probably gonna have to go here. I can keep it around for the time being. It's not as if I'm forced to keep it. Primarily boss battles on Cubism. Might be interesting. No, I just think that Geraldo doesn't get affected by this chief. Not gonna lie. So the MP nerf and events get harder and harder, it feels weird. I mean, it's just it's a continuing meta is the thing, right? It's kind of it's a forced response, I want to say. Because again, like, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to not make them more difficult? I mean, congratulations, now you've got a player base that's dissatisfied. I'll try this boss in primarily and failed. Unlucky. They vibrate and die. Yeah, I just think that for the most part, like, I don't know. I think Ninja Kiwi are doing a pretty darn good job for the most part, and, you know, I think a lot of people will try to, like, actively, you know, dismiss all the efforts that they've put in. But for what it's worth there, I think they're doing a pretty darn good job, so, yeah. Oh yeah, no, dude, like, and yeah, I get that, right? Like, not everyone has all the time in the world to be able to do what I do here, right? I get that. There's a lot of time that goes into stuff like this. My ideal solution would be to stop adding difficulty, instead adding complexity. Let casual players win casually, but make it harder for optimized for leaderboards. That's why I love stuff like this here, where it's like, as a casual player, you can still do everything that you need to do with this, right? You can get everything that you need to get done here. Also, how much is this going to sell for? This is going to be for about 200k. Change the ranked system, add restrictions or whatever. How? Let's not wax poetical here. How? How are you going to stop stuff like this from happening? How are you going to stop stuff like this? Yeah, but then that's a completely different experience than is an uppercut. And maybe players don't want to have to feel like they have to do it in ranked there. You're actively dissuading players from playing your game if you end up doing that. Dude, why does patrol points want to reset when I just want these to vibrate together? Come on, bro. Yeah, like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that fully. Yet it still feels unfair to the 10-year-olds, bro. Fuck those kids. Chuck the trap, chuck the... Chuck the trap, chuck the trap! But yeah, I think, for the most part, I like the track at which Ninja Kiwi is on right now, you know? Do I think that there's some issues to solve? Yeah. Do I think everything's perfect right now? No. Do I think that it's on the right path? Yeah. Again, like, I'm not trying to come off as, you know, just a casual Ninja Kiwi sweet lover over here. You know, I do consider myself to be, like, a fairly critical person more often than not, right? But I like to give credit where credit is due. And I think credit is definitely due to the Ninja Kiwi team, who are not afraid to end up trying to switch things up. Fuck it. We actually got red time there. Unbelievable. Yeah, anyway. I do believe that, like, the Ninja Kiwi team does deserve some credit for, you know, actually wanting to put in the effort there. Giving it, aka, a fair shake of the sauce bottle, as some people would say. Rather than just outwardly dismissing their player base there and saying they don't know shit. Right? So, yeah. Ooh. On God, though. Kinda had a brain blast moment right there. Brain blast! What's gonna end up making me the most money out of all of this here? The next few rounds are going to be really long, so Monkeynomics seems like a pretty easy keep. I mean, like, I could sell off some overclocks, but then that just feels wrong. Sun Temple, though. Based Sun Temple acquisition. Tripping its elite ride, yes. Base Sun Temple acquisition so that we can end up buffing up our perma spike even more. Based. Actually, it would be pretty based, not gonna lie. Kinda wanna do it now. Which tower is in the heli? Boat? Yeah, of course. What other tower would be in there? The temple demands sacrifice. The temple demands sacrifice, my child. I don't think this is a permit angle. Boat, what about it? Alright, yeah, it's in the tower. Actually, no, I think we'll lock this in place here. Just so I don't have to let the tower stack get hurt. Am I gonna overclock this? Probably. Why not, right? Why not? Oh, actually, dude, this is good, but also not good. The range on this is sick nasty. It's probably a good thing that we're going to end up stealing this range away then. Oh god, it actually schmoves. Actually moves and schmoves. Come on. Come on. Papa really could use a really big cash injection right now. Papa needs this cash injection. Come on. Thank you. How am I today? Yo, what's up, Sealer? We are doing spectacular. I also forgot sharpening stone. I am a gigantic idiot. But nothing new there. God, what is the range on this? Sweet baby Jesus. That range is massive though. So I'm gonna end up selling off the majority of this anyway, so I can get a Dart Paragon down here and clear everything off very, very, very quickly. That's kind of my game plan right now, is just bigger money count, bigger money count, better person. And I figure that this will also get a bit of money in there as well, so, you know, worth. We also need to pretty much do this on every single available opportunity so that we can just pump out as much damage as possible. Overclock this again. This should deal a ton of damage. An absolute metric ton. This is what, like 750k worth that we have to deal here? I know that it's some ridiculous amount that you have to deal. Like, what cooldowns are we missing here? What cooldowns would I need to have here? I would need to have glue up. That should be alright. Frosty, when we get treated by drunk Frosty again? Don't know. Haven't thought about it. Reply Hazy, try again later. I mean, maybe the play was to make Spectres here? I could make 4 Spectres and then pump it out. Could. That is definitely an option here. Maybe it was the play. Maybe I messed up already. And it makes me go slightly faster, but it is somewhat expensive, so hey, something to consider, right? So we immediately press button here. Let's go. Like sick nasty damage rain on through. My level is good old Harold at 18 after all of this. Pretty good. So like complexity and low infinite ways, like limit tail per category, a boss that gets a little bit stronger for every tail sold. This is the previous phase, or a boss that gives you more money the longer that you take to kill it. Interesting. And how practical is that? Okay. Well, there's that. Now we're going to... Am I going to let this pump out damage still? That's a lot of spikes. Dude, look at that thick spike pile there. Holy. Chat, that's looking thicker than yo mama. Sheesh. I don't know if you skimp out too much on getting the discounts here, it does end up kind of screwing you over. But fuck it. I think this is the best angle for it here as well. I know you can't go too cheap, but this is the only thing. Also this. Birdie me. Let's go! Woo! Alright. So, what do we need here? What do we not need? Probably don't need our overclocks for a little bit. Do I need my ultra boost? Or do I need this? No. We can sell this. We can instead replace it with a handy dandy village. Glory to Ostolska. Alright. Then we can go here, here. Get super brittle, get regular brittle. Can be as cheap as we like. Well, relatively cheap. looks like this little fella's time has come to its end here. Or am I going to sell off a spike pile? Probably a spike pile. Spike pile, you've done good. You did good, kid. Cool! How did I get 28 or something on my first try? This game do be weird. Bugs and all that fun business, honestly. Like, I, on God, have no clue how part of this game works half the time. It's like, ah, yes, the game decided to work today. Ah, yes, the game did not, in fact, decide to work today. Swell. Like, what can you do about it? The reality is, nothing. You just have to kind of just make use of a chaotic situation. Alright. Oh god, this should be more than enough here. So I'm going to lock this in place back here. And then we're just going to press funny buttons for a little bit. Sounds good? Okay, okay. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. All things considered there, it was a fine run. With push-ups that gets game though. I'm just getting around to doing them. Relax, relax, my guy, relax. Be cool, be cool. I'm getting to it. Okay, okay. Good hustle. Oh, I'm just trying to think about what I'm trying to do from here. So I think from here I'll sell off both of these, get in a Wall Street, get like farm in there. Should be good. Should be good. Oh wait, this is outside of range? Probably could have done that a little bit better. Do I restart? Nah. So after this here, I'm gonna have to buy Paragon Totem. And we're gonna start racking those up. I'll put down an Engineer Paragon, make it up to a level 20 or so. And we'll just go from there, you know? We'll just go from there. Anyway. There we go, 22. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Unless we have 5 farms, I don't know boss player, unless you can fill the whole map with farms. Kind of a based opinion there. Not gonna lie. I think that's just the abstract, correct way of just playing bus balloons. No doubt about it. On God, for real, sheesh. I can afford one more engineer. Okay. Sell this, sell this. Those are the last two things I need to sell. The rest of this here, ideally, can actually be spread around in this area. So long as it's in range of a village, right? Like, yeah, I think this area is just objectively correct, because this is going to suck up everything there. We'll start ultra boosting this. I can, from here, just afford a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Whoops. Whoopsie. Honestly, ultra boosting might be a little bit correct. Okay, it might be correct to get it up sooner. But I don't know how you get fast kills otherwise. So yeah. So we already figured out. This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Also, we don't need this. So, from here, it's quite simple. Get these all down. Also, I probably should have gone this in range. You know. But I guess we'll never know. It's just a mystery for the ages. So I can sell this off when I want to start. Actually, I mean, I kind of do want to start farming up pops, but the alternative for me is that I just get Geraldo levels. I just start forcing a hell of a lot of Geraldo levels at this point. AKA, I use all my abilities, get snipers down. Pretty much every single economy option. Oh, snipers are perfect to fit back here. They can't steal pops. Massive, dude. I want to see how far I can put this back. I can move this back to about here-ish as well. Dude, this is so good. So it used to be a massive problem that we would have here is just not being able to oh god, I don't even know what music is playing right now and I'm too scared to find out. This would always steal all the pops here. So instead what I'm doing now is I'm against that. So I'm just going to use all my abilities here, refresh, buy Geraldo level 20. Alright, let's get to it, shall we? Refresh one, get this here, get this over like here-ish. Buy this. Do it again. 1, 2, buy this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this. Get Geraldo level 20, get this down. Get this, get this. Get one of these. Get another one of these. Pretty good turn. Not bad at all. I think it is time to eject this out of the scene. As much as I love this... Wait, I still haven't... do I end up using this? It feels like... Even though this has got like 160k pops, I still feel like it's better to get another overclock in here. It feels wasted. Okay. Now we've got, I don't want to say free reign by any means, but we have options as to what we want to put down and what we do with the rest of our money here. Oh, I could just put helicopters up here. The problem is that that kind of ruins my infrastructure, so probably not a swell idea. Getting them cheaper is a lot better anyway, so... let's just get a giganto pile over there. Whole bunch of helicopters causing friction, you already know. Alright, now... how is this even firing on anything? It's not even supposed to be seeing anything. It's blind. It's got a tiny gap. It's illegal! That is incredibly illegal, dude. What? That's so illegal. Hellion sniper farming the strat is real. I mean, we need money, right? Like, no doubt, we need money. And this is kind of the only thing that, you know, isn't just druid farming at this point. And I need to be able to afford a Paragon Totem every round. The struggle is real. Look, I'm gonna just move this up here because I just want to be able to just chock-a-block that full there, okay? Literally no excuses. So now we just get to play the Ultra Boost game here, which is just... It's a thing. It's pretty much the best thing I can say about it. It's a thing. Score. Yes, I would like to purchase an NFT. Thank you. What are the stipulations? I have to sign my soul away, Satan. Whatever you say. Promise of wealth is incredibly enticing. What can I say? When sniper be farm be relevant with energizer? Yeah, exactly. So we have snipers. We have snipers over here, Danny. Do we not? Do we not? I was under the impression that we did. The problem is, druid farming is, a little less respectable, shall we say. But honestly, it's probably still the play. Even as much as I really, really, really would like to not. It takes so long to pay itself back. But money is money. You know what they say, champ. Money is money. Wouldn't Sniper Bomb be relevant with Energizer? Yeah, I ended up answering your question, but I'll be happy to answer it again. We have Sniper Farm. We have it back here. We have Sniper Farm at home. The Sniper Farm at home. Working out a little bit differently than I intended for it to work out. Admittedly. Please tell me we didn't go over time there for that. I kind of I've lost all control of my... Stew Honey, why are you making chocolate pudding at 4 AM? Because I've lost control of my life. This is 10 out of 10 now? Sick. Sick, nasty, gang. Right, 290k. We're making fat bank. The only question that I have is it enough? Is this going to be enough? I know that, okay, so we're going to get an NG Paragon down on 100 here, and then ideally another Paragon down as well. I just don't know if it's enough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to afford everything that I want to afford here. Oh well. Like, I want to be able to ultra boost all my farms here, but at the same time I want to have an ultra boosted permaspike down as well. And yeah, that's kind of big. I don't even know if this ends up being like a El Massivo. I don't think you'll understand, like, extra Paragon levels come a lot from just straight up. They come a lot from just, I don't know, just straight up, whatchamacallits. Like, the amount of towers you've actually got down there as well. So this is slated to be about a 40-ish right now, which is respectable, you know, it's okay. But for the amount of Paragon totems that we're investing, should make you mods since all your mods leave you. Frank, you know, I love you, buddy, but I don't want you to leave me. I have separation issues. And ideally, I would have to not sell off a farm here. For as much as I love my farms, I love making money even more. You know what we'll do? Is we'll test it out. We'll see exactly how much this ends up getting me as soon as I can afford an Engineer Paragon. Because we have all the pieces down at this point, and then we'll just start trying to build from there. We'll see where it takes us. I misclicked. Oops. We're getting there though. We're getting really close. I think it's gonna be the case where it's like Paragon plus something else, right? But I also need to be careful that I actually have all the tools that I need up for Permaspike here as well. Can't get caught with my pants down. Maybe I want to get caught with my pants down though. Should pull your pants. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like ya. Do I like you that much? Dang, almost got it. Alright, so let's just, for the sake of testing here, let's just see where this ends up putting us on the scale for Master Builder. A 46. Pretty respectable. Kind of tempted just to let that slide. It's pretty good. Not bad level, not a bad level at all. And I can let it build attack speed as well here. Seems like a pretty big win. Slight problem though, is that we actually know what? No, we will have cooldown up here. I was slightly worried about trying to build this cooldown, but if we can get, if you can get the call to arms cooldown up, that counts into the homeland. Oh, but our ultra boost stacks though. Maybe it's best if I just wait for a little bit. Is a 10% extra attack speed really worth it for losing ultra boost stacks? That's the question right there. Yeah, Anime Panda, thanks. Welcome, welcome. Is it really worth it to lose the long arm of the law here, lose 16 ultra boost stacks, just so that I can get this down like a round sooner? Because I can do this like a round later as well. I don't need to use this now. This is mostly just a test. In fact, I think it is correct for me to wait. I can wait one more round here. I can build up a few more pops. I can also get this cooldown up here. Don't even need to, you know, make the homeland defense here or anything like that. I just need to make sure I have access. I just want access to most of my cooldowns here while this round is going. Why are you chucking that there? Illegal? It's very illegal. So look at that. That's 18 Ultra Boost stacks right there. So, now this is the round where we need to get a lot of things done here. I don't even know if it's correct to... Oh, I know it is correct to do this, because then we'll miss out anyway. So we've got 18 stacks here. I purchase all of this up. I have to do a lot this round, though. I have to put this down, overclock this now, make this, and then also have to do this as well. Then I have to combine all of this as well, mind you. So this will be, what, a 48? Not bad. Pretty good, actually. Slight problem is that we don't actually have a reliable way of dealing with 97 here. So, oh man, maybe it's actually correct to wait one more round here again, so that I can chuck it up to a 50. 10%, I don't think 10% attack speed is worth it to actually end up struggling with a round that we should not end up struggling with here if we space everything appropriately. This has earned us 112k? What? Huh? I'll be damned. Well, that sucks. Support temple farming, new meta? Dude, this has actually gotten us, and it's almost paid itself back. That's insane. I mean, yeah, they cost 150k, but... Sheesh. Look at that money count. Look at it. Illegal. Alright. Let's just put this somewhere where we can actually target it here. Cool. Fuck, new meta? Dude, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I think we actually wait for a little bit. I mean, I need to get this up by 98 anyway, so I will end up making it on 98 pretty much no matter what happens. But if I can delay it just a little bit and, you know, perhaps find myself a little bit more power into some of my other paragons there, I think that's going to work out for us a lot better. We should also sharpening stone here as well, because that's also an incredibly relevant buff, and by Homeland. Also incredibly relevant. Alright. Is there anything else? Yo, Scoothy, thank you. Can afford 1 million cash with Dart Monkeys if I want to. Confirmed. Actually true. Dart Monkeys and villagers. That's all I need. Give me a Dart Monkey and a village and I'm ready to just throw down. Only if you allow me to use, like, the cape here as well, though. Alright. So, we're going to press Homeland straight away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Just double checking here. And what I'm doing is correct. Okay. It's time. I could also build, again, we could probably also build some more spikes in there, but I don't know if that's really going to be the winning option, you know? I don't know if that's the winning line, Chief. Alrighty then. I guess we just caught it at a really unfortunate timing there. 49 should still be perfectly good for us though. Yeah, let's build Ultra Boost again really quickly here. Well, we can afford it, of course. Not 50? Okay, alright, well, you got me. Good job. Oh yeah, I also need to be doing this here as well. Doesn't really matter where I place them, so long as I actually place them. So close. So very, very close. Wait, is this not overclocked anymore? Oh, dude, it looks like it's overclocked. I can't believe it's not overclocked, Smile. Okay, what cooldowns do we need up for this here? Probably some overclocks. I need to get glue up and everything. Glue's still pretty important. Probably need some Ultra Boosts, or some overclock still. All things considered, overclock still very important. What else? Sell this off. Probably gonna end up rebuying it back anyway, so might not be the worst. Alright, what else cooldown wise would I like? Not really a ton. Nothing really comes to mind. I guess like Spike Storm? Maybe? Spikiest Stormiest? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty much as soon as 8 comes off cooldown there, let's get that in range. We're still in the money making business here, come on. Okay. So, what are we gonna do in terms of damage? I would like to not sell off my 10 stack Giga Ultra boosted stuff here. But the reality is that I probably need to make some cuts so I can fit in perhaps another... but do I really want another Paragon here? Like, what does another Paragon even do for us? I mean, I guess it's just more damage. So what do I want here? I could end up supplementing this with a lot of support. So for example, I could go for like MAD, all that fun business there. But of course for, you know, just raw damage, it would just be a Dark Paragon. Go for Dark, maybe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, we've got the easy sell-off here. That's 107. So we need approximately about 140-ish K, or a 410-ish K to be able to afford everything. So there's the hundo there. And then there's some of this here, which I can sell, and then some of this as well. Like, I can sell off some of the scraps. But where it starts getting a little bit dubious... Oh, yeah, I should probably sell off my snipers, honestly. Oh god, for real, for real. Yeah, where it starts getting a little bit dubious is... I lose 2 Paragon Totems worth over here. Wait, dude, the sellback... Oh, wait, no, the sellback on these is awful. You lose a lot of money on this. I lost, like, 7k on this here if I end up selling these. It's more like it's 7.8k. Not worth. I'm kind of thinking that it might... I just want to see how it goes without getting another Paragon here. Like, what if I just didn't? Like, obviously, this is a sell, but I don't want to sell either of these yet. I could sell my Wall Street. That's 160k right there. But the question is it a good move? Is it a good move to sell all of this now? Can also sell all of this as well. Not terribly efficient. What's the play? The problem is, like, I would spam out other options, but our other options don't even look good. Like, honestly, I am tempted to reset here and not get the Paragon Totem. It saves us 20k. I don't know, it kind of just... 20k? 20k matters here. 20k matters a lot. Like, the amount of money that we're inevitably going to end up using here, it does actually matter, like, quite a bit that we have. I mean, like, we're gonna already get another 30 Paragon off of this, mind you. Now, I can't remember whether this still works or not here, but down to try. It's such a weird one. I don't know why it works that way, but it just does. I also probably don't need my perma anymore. Perma has kind of served its purpose up to this point here. Sell off all my snipers once again. I'm gonna need to get a cripple anyway, so there's that. I also need to get a super brittle. Need to get a regular brittle wind as well. Yeah, there's a lot that there's a lot of quarter cuts that you need to go through here. It seems like I need to sell that off as well. Probably need to sell off some of these too. Like to try to keep at least some of them around, but not a lot of options we've got. Yo, Breaking Bad, thanks, thank you, dude. So, in terms of everything here, in terms of like actual damage that we can put out, it's pretty much going to come down to, I feel like it's just, I overclock some tax. Maybe a Super Monkey or two. Actually, probably overclocking. Super Monkey overdrives. That's all that we need. And the overdrives will last us for long enough here. Actually, so it's just tax zone. So the play here is tax zone. Overclock it. Buy up 4 of these. They stay not overclocked. So we'll buy up these now. We'll get our free dart monkeys down here. Gonna overclock these as well. Buy the one hero's capes. These will be cheaper overall. that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Helipilot. I can't help but feel like I've failed you. Sad. Wait, dude, these have been earning mad money. It's kind of dissonant before, but they've been earning actual dosh. What? How much do I need here? I need just enough to be able to afford one more of these. Oh, it's so close. Don't, Mindful, just don't remind me. Don't remind me, it already hurts enough as is here. Oh yeah, Pickles is also insane on all of these. It is definitely something I should be abusing here. Okay, so what are we pressing? I can immediately reset here. So I press 5, 8, so I want to glue pretty much immediately. Peace. Two high-level Paragons take a few rounds to kill it? Yeah, it's pretty terrifying, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's get this here. Gonna overclock this again, and then we'll just get this one. Sell. Let's just sell all of this junk off first before I go any further. I could have sold. Actually, we could have sold this a lot far. Oh, we could have done this a lot faster here. Let's retry this. I could have sold off all these for a little bit of a faster kill. Like, the play was to go, like, sell, sell, sell. And it would have dealt like 600k damage. It would not have been a lot of damage, but it would have been and it would probably have been like at least a million's worth of damage there. So it's not a small amount that we were ending up missing out on there. time for the Great Massacre. Dude, it's not the same. Oh, fuck. Can't believe you've done this. See, apparently it doesn't even matter where you end up placing this, huh? So apparently I can get all of these in a discount range here. Game does not care. Game is just like, yo, bro. Did you just make a level 32 Paragon there? I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, sick, bro. Go on, off you go, you little rascal. I'm like, thanks, bro. Alright, so we don't buy Paragon here. We will instead accumulate massive amounts of wealth. Also, I should probably end up selling this off as well because XD. There's so many cheeky little things that end up costing a ton of money. I would ideally like to keep this around so that I don't have to ultra boost random junk. But we'll find out, won't we? Don't tell me invalid target. You're an invalid target. For bitches. Got 'em. Once more, with feeling. Change your sniper's targeting, by the way, it's fine. I'm getting to it. Relax. Be cool. Dude, be cool, man. Be cool. You being cool, Vig? I don't know if you're being cool about this, bro. So yeah, I want to be able to keep this around so I can start ultra boosting it and everything. What else was I putting in here? I think this was pretty much, like, outside of the Super Monkey Brothers. Like, I'm pretty sure this was it, right? I'm struggling to remember what else there was. Remember. Let's have a quick look-see here. Make sure we can't see anything that we might have forgotten. How am I 35k richer this time? You know what? Not even gonna ask. Not even gonna ask about it. Because it's just gonna lead to me getting confused. It's probably because I sold off my elite sniper, really. But what else would I want to put in here? If I could. So if, I mean, in theory, if I could. What would I want to put down? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my turrets over here. After all is said and done. I can also probably refresh cooldown here. Maybe I can just get a free Paragon totem down here. So I refresh. Glue straight away. I get also pretty much everything up straight. I mean, yeah. Can also sell these off here as well. Don't need them right now, at least. So I have an extra 40k. So I could also rebuy overclock. Not a bad idea. Look, I want this to be able to at least kill something, okay? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to immediately rebuy... Yeah, we'll immediately rebuy here. I'll also pick all of these. So I'll turrets over here. I'll sell all my turrets off, and then that should be the golden standard. What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at? That's better. That's a lot better there. I'm a lot happier with that. That's better there, because that saved us a good few seconds at least. And now we have 600k to work with again. And we didn't even have to sell off the majority of our expensive units there, so... All in all, I'd say we're in a pretty darn good position going forward into the final bits of the boss fight. I don't think I'm going to be getting like a top time here. I'll show you why in just a second, but for what it's worth, doing pretty decently. So, last thing is here, we need to start working towards our final paragons and everything. So we're going to, once again, rebuy most of our farms. A little bit cheaper this time. No top time because the penalty? Yes. You got me. Dang. Now it might seem silly rebuying this in a different position, but to be fair, all little bits of damage will count here to whether we're going to be getting a faster or a slower time, so... In my books, seems pretty worth it. So, first things that's immediately on my cards here is getting a level 40 Dart Paragon, and then we'll build up towards the rest of the good stuff later on. But for the time being here, let's just buy back most of our good economy. So, our money producers here, things like helicopters. Ideally, that will be in range of a village. Ideally. Doesn't mean that it's the case, but, you know, I can dream. I can dream of a better day. We just let the helicopters do their thing over there. Alright, so yeah. Back to case in point here. probably going to end up leaving the Dart Paragon over here. So over here will probably be out of range of everything, thus leading us to a victory. Honestly, I'd probably leave this one back here, right? Like, the top one here is probably going to be Ultra Jug. This one gets to be Crossbow, this one also gets to be Crossbow. This one back here is going to be Plasma Monkey Fan Club, and since this is the most I can afford. And then that barely leaves us with enough to be able to afford NFT. Do I need to buy any other money producers? Overclock is kind of important for us here, so I probably forego things for just a little bit so I can get my overclocks down once more. But past this point, it's NFT all the way, baby. I guess my massive concern here. So what's my final Paragon gonna be? No boat farming? Oh yeah, I also need boats. LOL. NFT looks like it's going to wait a bit. I'm probably not going to do Ninja because Ninja farming up for a Paragon... Oh, maybe I can try to force it. But Ninja is kind of reliant on a whole bunch of different stuff. Maybe I can end up trying to go for both. But Ninja Pops are kind of hard to come by, especially with only 5 of them. Because you can only get like 3 Shinobis down. Okay, you poor AF. Can't afford shtick. Was there... Okay, dude, I was gonna say, dude, is there a druid in there after all that time? No shot. Boat Paragon deals some nice DPS. Boat Paragon is god-awful. Sorry, Danny. I dislike Boat Paragon with an intense hatred. Boat Paragon is fake DPS. Boat Paragon's best dealio is that it ends up pulling in bats, right? That's its main gimmick. It pulls in bads, but what else does it do outside of that? Not a whole lot. Fleabez told me. Good. Fleabez told you that I have an intense hatred of a tower that deserves it. Excellent. That might have been a misplay, but I think we'll let it slide for the time being. So I'm very hesitant from this spot about a whole bunch of different things. But most notably, the thing that I'm most hesitant to do is to try to include a... I don't want to include a mob domination, because mob domination could end up to be fairly disastrous for us in terms of, well, stalling here in red time. And it is a big consideration for us too, so something to keep in mind there. Anyway, I think let's continue to play the video game, shall we? No more stalling, streamer. See, look at the amount of damage that we do. These rounds do be leaking dough. Admittedly, it has me concerned. Like, yeah, we got 100k pops on these, and that's great and all, but... Sheesh. Also, yeah, we also want to get this permit so that we can, heart potion! What heart potion? We already used all of our heart potions in the fight, remember? I don't have... No, of course I don't have them. I used them all. There was no other choice. I simply had to. What should these have? These are actually getting like 200k pops here. Pretty good. Pretty good. We'll be able to afford NFT really soon. Very poggers. Very poggers. Wait, dude, rounds ended already? Dude, these rounds are quick. I always forget how quick some of the DDT rounds are. Some of these DDT rounds are like super quick though. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be ultra boosting. Is it a vengeful angle? It's never a vengeful angle, right? I'm actually a little bit worried here because of the amount of money that we're going to be earning. Like, I want to put down a Dark Paragon soon and then start building towards another Paragon. Problem is that I'm not really earning a ton of money here. Like, every single round I'm highly incentivized to put down another Paragon totem, right? Which makes me think this might have been a mistake to buy up. So I could just have gotten this down. But, I mean, hey. Uh-oh, funny pooky stinky monkey. Hey, at least Pierce is not going to be a problem. Okay. These are starting to get a lot of pops. So I think Ninja is kind of off of the cards here. I think that's kind of where I'm at. Ninja, not really a huge fan of it. I think Ninja is probably going to be a little bit too expensive, too hard to get the pops. But I will invest into a Boomerang Paragon and some alternate DPS outside of that. Whether that means that I'm going to get another like support temple in there somewhere, I don't know. But I'm sure we will figure it out. Why are you adding the Bone Hunter, dude? Oh, this is way too many to be investing into a Dark Paragon. We need money. We need money badly. It's kind of just the story of this entire run, isn't it? It's like, we need money. Who has money? Does anyone in chat have... Oh, man, dude, just seeing some... Oh. I hate being a gossip Andy, but did you all see what the rounds have been going with the dude who scammed everyone out of like just massive amounts of money? Like, hot dog. This dude literally scammed like tens of people out of just a lot of money, dude. This is gonna be a 40 every time. Boom. Told you. Told you, smile. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sell off one of these so I can get a much cheaper and a better placed boomerang here as well. This liquor joke, the current amount is over 300k. Over 300k? What the flip? That's not a small amount of money at all. Bro, you... Oh, that's shameless right there. That's some shameless stuff. Holy. Yeah, that is some criminal level stuff right there. It's like, you know, like, props to you if you were just trying to get yourself out of a hole. Like, I could understand it if things were going like really rough, you know, you were having a bad time of it. And, you know, you needed someone to try to help you dig yourself out of that hole. If it's 300k on sports betting, dude, what the? Jail for gaining trust. No, trust me, bro, trust me. I'll pay it back. Trust. Why am I looking so handsome today? You know, Quicksand, I felt like you might plop into the chat, and so I thought, I'm gonna get myself dressed up. I'm gonna treat myself right, just, you know, not just for me, but for all of us. How you doing, Quickie, mate? Hope you've been keeping well, pal. Apparently other streamers are paying for him, so he's not even gonna learn a lesson. Well, I mean, yeah, Ludwig and XQC agreed to shoulder some of it there. Why am I looking so 160p today? I can't even... Is the stream quality that bad? I thought that this was just the usual here. I'm going for like the full XQC... I'm going for like the full XQC experience here. Couldn't you tell? Thought it was pretty obvious, honestly. My internet is that bad though? Oh, thank God. Dude, you had me at the halfway point, not gonna lie. I'm gonna get all of this down now so that I can just get a good old stacky up on them. Actually, I should probably use these now. Have you been TFT casting recently? I was sort of, kind of. It's a bit of a long story, Quickie. It's a bit of a long story here, but we have time, so I can tell it to you while we're just casually cruising through some blue areas here. I was doing a fair bit of casting on the late, but as it turns out, most of the events were run through Order, and Order has been in charge of all the TFT things there. And if you're unfamiliar with OCE Esports, I don't blame you at all. But essentially what happened is that Order blew through all of their money. They blew through all of their money. I believe it was something along the lines of like 5.3 mil. Something ludicrous, right? Also, why am I boosting this up here? I should just be boosting a super monkey. Oh well. So yeah. Essentially what ended up happening there is, they just pretty much turned around and said, hey look, sorry, we'd love to let you continue to cast events here. Unfortunately, we got nothing. And the worst bit about this is that this happened on the weekend. like the weekend prior to one of the big events that was supposed to be happening there, they just turned around and said, hey, look, sorry, we got nothing. So I did some passion casting there for a bit, you know. I was I helped out there for a little while. However, well, first of all, we're in a bit of a lull at the moment. You know, things aren't exactly going on. So I'm still kind of just waiting for everything to kind of simmer down first. But also, so poor. Your boy is poor. So working at DreamHack, so it was interesting to meet all of Order. Sucks to hear. You were working at DreamHack, were you? Oh, big boy. Hey, big boy. Good old quickie, Obi. Dude, congrats at working. I don't know if it was a volunteer sort of situation that you were going under there, but, you know, if it was something of the official magnitude or not. Congrats! That's massive! Yo! Drake's in chat! No casting, but official magnitude indeed. Oh, well, now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. You can't just tease me with this here and be like, but you'll never know, because now I have to know. You tease! Wait, I got 2 seconds? How did I get 2 seconds of time? Oh, yo. How did I get 2 seconds of time in here, dude? What? My defense was foolproof, but I don't understand. You see a slave labor to build the entire else. Okay, well. Yep. Being the bodyguard for the Misfits for a bit. That's. Okay, that is pretty sick, though. I don't care what anybody says. That's still pretty sick, all things considered. You know, I wouldn't say that you got done dirty there by any means. Maybe a little bit, but still, it's a good start, right? Wait, why do I have no sharpening stone? Sure, you're saying something crazy right now, but there's ads playing. Aww, not the ads. So much money. No, I really don't. I wish that I had so much money, chat, but the reality of it is, nah. Wait, why can I not? Is it because of permabrew? Oh no, there's already sharpening stone on it. Dude, the Amazeballs ad. Oh my god, I've been getting it so many times when I enter a stream. Be glad that you haven't. Insane ad? Actually insane. Alright, well, 119's come and gone. The innocence of wake me up when September ends, etc., etc., etc. Where is my positionings here? Thank you. I would like one good position. Thank you. Thank you. Want to see ads like you never saw one on Twitch? Is your ad blocker that good? Dude, I will take whatever you are on. Whatever you're on, I'll take like 3 of them. You know, carpet here. I'll fuck around, maybe carpet a little bit. Carpet DM, you know. You're on Santa's lap. Gotta sneak back to your cast, but have fun with balloons. Enjoy, Quickie, mate. I'll see you around, pal. Toodaloo. Thanks for stopping by, Chief. Miss you, baby. Alright. No, it's for people who sub. Damn straight. I don't play favorites, but I definitely play favorites. Yeah. Alright, I probably need to move this. Am I gonna wait around here? Am I gonna fuck around, see what happens here for cooldowns? What cooldowns do I need? I pretty much need all the money I can get in the first place here, so I should probably just not do anything quite yet if I've got all the cooldowns that I need straight away. But if you sub, you can get whose toes are those emote. Think of the monkey. Also true. Whose toes are those? Ooh. Is that Sugriva? Ooh. How can you not love that emote? Is so goated. How much is this? Yeah, this is gonna be a big big boomerang program. Big old boomer. Alright, yeah, I think we're just gonna let this slide. And I'm just gonna hold cooldowns here for a little bit. Like, I need to be holding this cooldown in particular. That's kind of the biggie. Also these. Well, you get so many ads on YouTube and Spotify. I truly think that YouTube ads are, like, on God, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think YouTube ads are that bad. I really don't think they're that bad. I think that they've done ads the good way, you know. I think that there's ads that are intrusive, and then there's like actual half-decent ads. Okay, this is what we're working with here. Like, YouTube ads, you don't get like 5 of them in a row there, and then you're like, oh boy, can't wait to like exit this and then get 5 more in a row. YouTube ads, they're like, okay, so we're gonna give you 2 of these ads here. You can skip both of them. And then from there, Chief, you're all good. And it's like, whoa, thanks, YouTube. Twitch, on the other hand, is like, alright, so, yeah, you see these 8 ads that we've got here? You're like, uh-huh. Yeah, they're unskippable. Right, okay, what's the upside? Upside? What upside? And that's when you realize that, yeah. I think, as I've said before, Twitch's, like, best thing that they've implemented in terms of ads, like, the little ones that have, slowly been taking over, my favorite of the bunch there, wholeheartedly, 100%. The little ads that like are just like slow ones that pop up there. The little ones that creep in. Best decision they've made. Best decision they've made. But where a website has too many ads and they start losing money due to pushing people to use ad blockers. Yeah, I'm worried for Twitch because I feel like they may end up hitting that point. Yeah, like, I think the most egregious thing in terms of it, Forgotten, is the bit where the ads, like, you leave a stream because you're getting ads and you will immediately go to the next stream and you will get ads. To me, that's like, that doesn't sit right, you know, that doesn't feel like that should work that way. So, what I'm most scared for is, funnily enough, I'm less scared for Twitch. I'm scared when YouTube becomes a big deal in terms of streaming, because they're getting there. YouTube is getting there slowly but surely in terms of, you know, providing a quality stream experience. And when they finally, they just, like, all it takes to them is just, like, one big thing. When they finally take that step over the line there and they actually have, like, a really good setup going for their streaming services and everything, I really worry for Twitch. Because I'm not going to say that I think there'll be a mass exodus or anything like that. But Twitch has been pulling some funny business, you know? And I don't know how long people are going to actively stand for it. YouTube will never be big because you can't find anyone who's streaming. But Ramadou, good point. Excellent point, actually. But hear me out. Hear me out. What happens when they fix it? What happens when they fix all of that there? You know, those are problems that can be solved, right? Those are design problems. Those can be solved easily. Where things start getting a little bit scarier is when Twitch can't match it. Because what does YouTube have that Twitch doesn't? YouTube has a better algorithm for discoverability. They won't, though. I guarantee you it is something they are working on right now. I guarantee you they are looking at all the people that are just like, we can't find streams, and they're like, okay, cool. Let's just work on it. Anytime I see a Clash of Clans video, I get an ad to buy a Clash of Clans account. Maybe it's a sign. But I just think it's ignorant to say that Twitch is going to be the king forever, because I don't, like, I have faith in Twitch and that, you know, they do good stuff. But, man, some of these problems do not seem easily solvable on their end. Which is nice in programming an account side. I mean, you know what I will say is that there is one thing that Twitch has. There is one thing that Twitch has that is over YouTube. And it's this. It's this right here, is that Twitch has culture, right? Like, Twitch has lore. You know, Twitch has 10 years almost at this point. Jesus Christ. Twitch has like a long ass time of you know, people who have stuck with the site here, right? Yeah, best thing about Twitch is the emotes and chat. But here's the thing, is that people are slowly but surely finding ways to port this sort of stuff over to YouTube as well. So that the chat experience is getting better all the time. So, and then again at the same time there, I gotta reiterate my first point is there is like, how long do you think it's gonna be until the shift happens, as we'll refer to it as? And honestly, I think it's coming sooner. I think it's coming sooner than you think. Now, if I was a smart person, I'd probably be trying to get on YouTube right now and trying to build a very, very big following, wouldn't I? That would be a pretty smart thing to do. Unfortunately, I just like streaming on Twitch, just that little bit. YouTube needs big streamers? Alright, YouTube has big streamers. YouTube has, like, Ludwig. YouTube has all of, what was it, Offline TV? One of the only 10 BDD6 YouTubers. I mean, I can be one of the 5 people who streams BDD6 on Twitch here. Should I bet on BZ or Permabrew first? I have Permabrew already. I'm going to move it at the start of the round. I don't know. I think, all things considered, should I get BZ or Permabrew? Probably Permabrew. All things considered, Twitch is great, but boy howdy, I want to make smart business decisions, you know. And when Twitch figures out how to finally, oh, not when Twitch, when YouTube finally figures out how to make people find streams, it's gonna be a game changer. But it is one of those things where it is kind of just like, but you'll just have to wait and see, because that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. I think Twitch will have a whole lot of the stream market for years still. YouTube is still in baby stage, yes. But the most notable thing about that as well is that YouTube has a foothold, right? Like, YouTube isn't just a like Mixer. And we all know what happened with Mixer there. They bought Ninja, they bought Shroud. People didn't really come over there. But what does YouTube have? YouTube has years of content. So it's so easy to go from content to content, right? Like, it's so easy for you to, like, for example, if ISAB streams on YouTube, numbers. He's gonna have numbers. Because what'll happen is ISAB will time a video to release after he's done with his stream there. So people will go from watching ISAB stream to watching the video there. Holy moly. ISAB's already doing numbers on his videos. It'll be even bigger. ISAB doesn't stream on YouTube because of the kids or something. That's his choice, man. I'm saying that if it was ever to come down to something like that, there might be a clever idea. Anyway, we need to kill Bloonarius. So shall we do that? I think we'll do that. You know, I think that's a pretty smart idea. Let's kill Bloonarius, guys. I have no idea what I'm even aiming at here. What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at? You're not going to Homeland Micro? I will. Not. Lamau. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Imagine microing like a micro nerd. Am I right or am I right? We need to kill Bloonarius. You know what? We also need to kill our bitrate real quick here. Let me just kill my bitrate real quick, shall we? Oh, that worked. I need to wait for Homeland to come up again here. And I will, after this, we will reset this. Reset that now. Can we storm this here? Get these down here. Block this. Buy these up. This. Get these blocked. Left here. 7 mil. NG Paragon Cell is gonna come up real soon. Where is it? Where did I put that silly little thing, eh? That's awkward. Well, that's just awkward now, isn't it? Not bad, not bad. Let's see where that ends up. 7th? Pretty good. Pretty good. Beat Rin Lamau. Nice throw, dude.